Hello and welcome to the EMP Tech Group. Wanted to spend a few minutes out here today in our shop. We've got a big project processing through here, and it's a device staging and configuration project. For a great customer, a repeat customer, this is our third time doing this work for this customer as they have aged through different generations of their mobile computers. So let me set the scene here. On the right, there's 60 TC8300s that are for the customers' warehouses around the country. There's batteries for the 8300s in the back. And on the left, there are the EC55s, which is Zebra's latest generation of mobile computers for field mobility, for folks that are doing the last mile delivery for this customer. They've got warehouses across the country and their own employees that do the final delivery of the product to the end customer. And they use these EC55s to deliver them, capture signatures, scan the barcodes on the product, all that good stuff. So what we're doing here today is getting the devices ready for the customer to use, so that when the hardware arrives at the customer site, all they do is put a battery in it, power it up, and it is ready to go. And there's a few things we have to do to make that happen. Number one, Jake is over here and he's actually scanning the stage now barcodes. Jake, show us that barcode. There you go. So Jake's scanning that stage now barcode, and what it's doing is going up to the internet and downloading the latest firmware and OS and everything for the device. So step number one is get the device updated so that it's got all the latest. You'll also see a pile of cases, because when we're all done updating the devices, we'll put them in the cases for the customer as well. So once again, when they arrive, they're ready to go. You'll see a big pallet of boxes in the middle. The packaging element of this is probably one of the biggest things that we do for the customer to help them out. You know, these products come in, all the chargers are in boxes, all the accessories are in boxes. We unbox everything. Charge all the batteries, update the OS as I said, and then once we've done all that, the last thing we'll do is we will load SODI Mobi control on all the devices. That allows us to actually put the customer's application and all of their unique settings that the device needs for the warehouse that it's in, or for the worker that it's going to be using, the carrier and everything else. The customer has been using SODI Mobi control for a long time, and recently we actually started doing the support for the customer using Mobi control as well. So a great service that we do for a lot of customers. I've been trying to get a video of this for a while. We've had several smaller projects come through here, but this one is a big one. There will be a total of over 400 of the EC55s that come through here. And again, we've got a table of 60 of the TC8300s for their warehouses that we'll configure. There are also going to be forklift mount terminals that come in here in a few weeks. When they arrive, when they're done, waiting on hardware is what we do right now, and we'll get all of those configured. So if you have a rollout of hardware that you need to get done, and you're trying to figure out how to do all these bits and pieces of unboxing, charging, getting the right applications loaded on them, getting the OS updated, getting any internet or Wi-Fi settings that need on the device, all done ahead of time, so when the hardware lands, it's just ready to go. That's a service that we provide here. EMPtechgroup.com, always the best way to find us. Thanks for taking the time with us today.